Hello everyone, welcome to Neo IAS. In today's video, we are going to discuss a previous question regarding Barren Island. Now this is a question you can see on the screen. It was asked in 2018. It was a current affair in 2016 and they asked a question from Barren Island in 2018. To know more about our courses, log on to Neo IAS and go to the Our Courses tab. And you can check out whichever course you want. You can read the description and you will get all the details regarding the course. Now you can also watch the free demo classes regarding these courses. Now if you like these courses, you can purchase them using the Take This Course tab, and you can do the payment even using UPI. Once the payment is done, you will get the instant access and you can watch all these videos online itself. Now let's move on to the topic. Let's take a look at image of Barren Island. Now this is the image of the real life image of the Barren Island. This is the only active volcano in India. Okay, so here you can see these regions, and here you can see there is a region like here. It has been a caldera has been formed here. The word is caldera. Caldera means due to the explosiveness of the volcano itself will collapse inward, creating a huge depression that we call it as caldera. So here this volcano has formed a caldera many years before, not in the recent past, many years before it has formed a caldera. Now the most important thing regarding Barren Island you should be remembering, this is the only active volcano in India. Now when we think about Himalayas, there are hot springs there, and we might think there are volcanoes in Himalayas. Also, we might think we can find the igneous rocks in the Maharashtra, and there are volcanoes in Maharashtra. Both are wrong. In Himalayas as well as in Maharashtra, we don't have any volcanoes. India's only active volcano is the Barren Island. There are two volcanoes in India. One is Barren Island and another one is Narkondam. Okay, now we'll take a look at both of those areas, where they are located. Now before going to that, you can see a real life image of Barren Island erupting, and you can see the ashes coming out. The early area we have seen, see the caldera, that burst has taken, explosion has taken place here. That took place very many years before, right? It was not a recent event. But anyway, this is the island, and if you really think about the vegetation of this area, there are no human inhabitants in this area as the name suggests. So the Barren Island means the island is barren, and this volcanic island, we don't have any human inhabitants here. Now this is the map showing the Barren Island. Barren Island is part of the Andaman Nicobar Islands. Now here we have the Andaman Islands and here we have the Nicobar Islands. So here we have North Andaman, South Andaman and Little Andaman. And you can see here, this here is the Barren Island. Okay, so this is the only active volcano here. Now in this image, you can see here the Indian plate is converging with the Eurasian plate. And this area, it does have various minor plates like Burma plate, Sunda plate, then there is Arabian plate, Somali plate, and there is relative movement between Indian plate as well as the Australian plate. Now you can see here from this region, right, this island located here is a Sumatra island of Indonesia. And we all know that these regions, we have various other volcanoes are located here. But from the Sumatra island to the Burma region, right, till this stretch, the only active volcano is this Barren Island. That also please keep in mind. Okay, India's only active volcano. Also in the South Asian regions along the Sumatra Burma region, it is having a convergent plate boundary. We have, geomorphology, there are plates, there are different plates and there are different plate boundaries, convergent, divergent and transform plate boundaries. The volcanoes takes place along the convergent and divergent plate boundary, while an earthquake can take place along all the three boundaries. Anyway, here in this convergent plate boundary, where Indian plate is converging with the Burma plate, the only active volcano here from this stretch Sumatra to the Burma region, the only active volcano here is Barren Island. Okay, now Barren Island, location wise, you can see here it is Port Blair, the capital of the Union Territory, the Andaman Nicobar Islands, which is part of the South Andaman Island, and from here the distance is around 135 kilometers. Okay, from here the distance is around 135 kilometers. Now, as I told you earlier, this island is not inhabited by humans. Now, the famous economic activity here is scuba diving. It is famous for tourism and it is famous for scuba diving. Now, from the Andaman Islands, you can find here, say, Little Andaman. Moving further south, we can find here Car Nicobar. Then here we have the Great Nicobar. Here also we have Little Nicobar, right? These are the various islands in the Bay of Bengal region of India. And further south of the Great Nicobar, beyond the point of Indira Point, we have the Sumatra region. Indonesia is located here. Okay, so the Barren Island is located near to the east of Middle Andaman. And it is around 135 kilometers away from Port Blair. Now, there is one more volcanic island in India's case, which is given here, which is Narcondam. And Narcondam is an extinct volcano. Barren Island is an active volcano and Narcondam is an extinct volcano. So, the volcanoes can generally be divided into active, dormant and extinct. Okay, so active means there are regular eruptions. It has erupted in the recent past. It will also erupt in the future, which actually means the magmatic chamber there is still magma is left. Now, dormant volcano means the recent past it hasn't erupted, but in earlier times it used to erupt, but the magmatic chamber is sort of empty, and in the recent past it hasn't erupted, but it is lying dormant. In future it may erupt. We cannot say it with surety, it may erupt. Okay, but in recent recorded past, it hasn't erupted. But there are instances where a dormant volcano can erupt. Okay, now then extinct volcano. Extinct volcano means it used to erupt in the past. Not the recent past, but in the past it used to erupt. But there are very less chances of future eruption. In future, it will not erupt, right? Anyway, even though there are classifications like this, no volcano can be completely ruled out as extinct volcano. Okay, so India's only active volcano is Barren Island. Okay, keep that in mind. Remember that fact, and it is near to the Middle Andaman. Now, this question came in 2018, and it was a current affair question. Now, the Barren Island had erupted in 2016. Before that, many eruptions were there, and one of the famous ones was in 1991. Now, ever since then, it erupted in 2016. Now, later also it erupted, right? So, it was asked as a 2018 question because it erupted in the 2016. So, from here, you should understand that they are not going for just 1 year of current affairs. They are going back as many as 2 years or sometimes even 3 years. This is where looking at previous 2 years of current affairs becomes important, and you must be already knowing regarding our current affairs plus course. If you are interested regarding it, from the link given in the description below, you can check out the course. Anyway, moving on. So here, this is all you have to remember regarding the Barren Island. In recent years, UPSC is giving importance to map related questions, both from India's case as well as from the world case, right? The last year a question came regarding world rivers and where it is flowing into. That was the first time they were asking a map related question, and keeping this in mind, we have launched Let's Locate, a premier course regarding or which will help you to solve all the map related questions from world geography. Now, if interested, please check out the course from the link given in the description below. You can watch the demo classes as well. If interested, you can take the course and it will enable you to answer all the map related questions from world geography which would be asked for the coming prelims examination. Now, here the answer for this question. So as I told you earlier, this was asked in 2018. Now this question is actually very easy, but in the first reading we might think the question is tough. Okay, but when you look at the options, 1 only, 2 only, 3 only, 1 and 3. Okay, now these kind of options are found among the UPSC questions. So the first statement is relatively easy. The Barren Island volcano is an active volcano located in the Indian territory. The answer is correct, right? So we can eliminate the option C and the option B. Both of the options can be eliminated. C and B can be eliminated. So the answer is either A or D, right? So which means this statement, we don't need to read this statement at all. The Barren Island lies about 140 km east of Great Nicobar. So when going through this question, if you are reading this statement as such, without looking at the options, without trying to eliminate, there is a high chance that you will think this is a question, this is a tough question, there is a high chance that you will leave this question. Okay, so here it is very important to read the question properly. I'll tell you one order you have to read the question. So we read this part, the consider the following statements. After reading this part, before reading the statements, try to read this part. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? Maybe sometimes here note can be there, or sometimes the actual question would be given here. Okay, so read the first part here, then read the second part. Now after that, you read the first statement. The Barren Island volcano is an active volcano located in the Indian territory. Now before reading the second statement, you come to the options, we do the elimination. And the remaining options you compare. So that you don't want to read, don't have to read the unnecessary statement and waste time. So here, look at this. Can you actually by heart and remember the numerical values like this? It's not possible. And UPSC doesn't expect that from you. Okay, so here the second statement, without knowing it, we are going to find the answer. Fine. Third statement, right, the answer is either A or D, right? Now let's look at the third statement. The last time the Barren Island volcano erupted was in 1991 and it has remained inactive since then. Okay, so here it's a current affair topic. It erupted in 2016 and that's why the question came in 2018. Now, without knowing that current affair, if you're taking a guess, what would you guess at? Right? So we have eliminated, with the base knowledge, we have eliminated the C and D. What remaining is A and D, and you don't know this current affair. You don't know whether it was erupted in 1991 or not, whether that was the last eruption or not, you don't know. If you're going to guess at this question, anyway, when you eliminate two options, the probability is 1/2, and my suggestion is that you need to answer this question no matter what. You need to take an educated guess. You have to choose between these two remaining options. I'm not asking you to take a wild guess. Rather, take an educated guess. With an educated guess, we already eliminated two options. Now, if we increase the probability, we are going to choose between the remaining options. Now, read the first option. It is active volcano. And the second one, they are saying inactive. These can be seen as two contradicting statements. Now, 1 and 3, two contradicting statements cannot be true at once, right? At the same time. So, you can eliminate D and the correct answer comes out as 1, right? Correct answer comes out as A, which is 1 only. Okay, so these kind of elimination methods, please do practice in the test series and try to implement it in the prelims examination. When you actually write the prelims examination, don't think like you will only answer those questions that you know completely, right? Don't go with that mindset. Rather, with whatever you have studied, try to logically eliminate, increase your probability and take choose between the remaining options and take the guesses. Okay. So here the answer is A, which is 1 only. Now I hope you like this video and thanks for watching, and more about our courses you can check the links given in the description below. Please let us know your thoughts in the comment section, whether you like the video, if you have whether you were able to find the answer the first go itself. Please comment in the comment below, and happy preparation, and once again thank you for watching.